This is Tamara Evans, Digital Services Librarian at the Kings County Library. Did you know that you have unlimited access to a variety of popular magazines just by having a Kings County Library card? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to access our free RBdigital eMagazine collection. Before we begin, you want to make sure you have your Kings County Library card, since you'll need this later to create an account. To begin, we're going to go to the library's website, which can be found at kingscountylibrary.org. Next, we're going to navigate to the bottom of the page to the About Us menu, and then click on the eLibrary link. Now that we've arrived at the eLibrary webpage, we're going to scroll down until we see RBdigital eMagazines. Then we're going to click on the word RBdigital eMagazines. This will open up a second tab, like so, that'll show our collection of eMagazines. Be aware that this will contain a total of 50 different magazines that are available to virtually check out and keep permanently. You can find magazines in our online collection by clicking the search button, like so, which will show all the magazines listed in alphabetical order. Other options include clicking on the genre button, like so, which has the magazines organized by genre, and then you can search by language, which are English and Spanish. One thing that I want to highlight in this tutorial is the availability of children's magazines. So to get to the magazines for children, you're going to click all genres and then go to click children. As you can see, there are a total of 8 eMagazines available to virtually check out. One interesting one is High Five Bilingue, which is a bilingual version of the High Five magazine. So I'm going to click on this to show you the bilingual children's magazine, as well as showing you what it would look, how to check out an eMagazine. So you've clicked on the title of the magazine. It shows the title, publication date, provides a brief summary of what information is in that particular magazine, as well as the ages that it's appropriate for, if necessary. You can read this eMagazine on the PC, Mac, and mobile, or you can download one of the apps down here, as well as on top. I'm going to check out this magazine by pressing the blue checkout button. So if you've used RBdigital eMagazines before, you can type in your username and password, or if you don't have an account, you can click the Create a New Account button. And this will be at a time when you would need to type in your Kings County Library card number, which will take you to another screen to provide access for you to put in an email address as well as a password. But since I've used this previously, I'm going to click Check Out and then type in the password connected to this account. And then press Login. So as you can see, it's saying it is checking the eMagazine out. And I see it's successful since it brought up the word success. Now, options I have are to start reading in my browser, or I can keep browsing and looking at more magazines. So for this tutorial, I'm going to click where it says Start Reading, which opens up another tab and provides access to the eMagazine that I've just checked out. Okay, so this is the cover page of the magazine that I just checked out. Icons to note on this page is that this first icon is for the table of contents, and so it separates into pages or articles, and this actually shows all the pages in this particular magazine. I just scroll down, and so Hi-Fi Bilingue starts with the first half of the magazine is in Spanish, and then the second half of the magazine is in English. Then the second tab focuses on articles that can be found within the magazine. This next tab is for bookmarks. So if I found a page that I wanted to bookmark, I could click on that and it would bookmark it. And then lastly is the print tab, which allows me to print a page from one of the eMagazines that I'm looking at. Okay, so now that we want to turn the page, you can turn the page of the eMagazine by clicking the arrow like so. And as you can see, this is turning the page. So now this is the left side of the magazine, the right side of the magazine. Navigational features to be aware of is this toolbar here allows you to zoom into the magazine pages. And you can use that in tandem with the magnifying glass. With the plus side is zoom in, or you can use the magnifying glass with the negative sign to zoom out. You can also make the magazine appear full screen by clicking the button here next to the magnifying glass with the plus sign. And then if I wanted to exit out of the full screen mode, I can press the escape button to do that. Now as you can see, when I turned the page from the title page, it actually brought up a new icon here, which is called Text View. So when you click on Text View, it's telling me I need to select an article to view. So we'll just press this one here. So with the Text View, I can click on that and it will allow me to increase the font size or decrease the font size. And it'll also allow me to change the background for easier reading. So I can change it to white, change it to black, change it to gray, or change it to dark gray for easier reading. Then if I'm done editing this, I can go back to the table of contents and back to pages. And we'll just go back to the main part of the magazine. And then I'm going to flip a few pages until we get to the English section so you can see what flipping the pages will look like in using this on a desktop or on a computer screen. So as you can see, by pressing right, this takes me throughout the magazine. And now we're in the English portion of the magazine. And then of course if I wanted to turn the pages back, I can go to the left side and navigate back. Okay, so if I decided that I'm finished reading the magazine, it's as simple as closing out the tab. And then if I wanted to return the magazine, I would go to My Collection. And here I'll see all the magazines I've checked out so far, and I've only checked out one. And it presents the title of the magazine, an open book, which is for the option to read now, or a trash can, which will allow me to remove this eMagazine from my collection. So I'm going to remove it by clicking on the trash can. And then before I finish removing it, this box will pop up with a confirmation message to confirm that I do want to remove this from my collection, which I do, so I'll press OK. And just like that, the eMagazine has been removed from my collection. Now let's explore the options available with our account while we're logged in. And we can tell that we're logged in because we see the welcome message, welcome and then our name. If we click on the down arrow next to the person here, we see we have three different options. My preferences. And in my preferences, this allows you to select a magazine and then be notified through email when a new issue of that magazine that you've chosen is available. So for example, I scrolled down and chose Prevention Magazine and then pressed the plus sign, which added over here, and then pressed update, which means when the next issue of Prevention becomes available, I'll receive an email informing me that it's available and ready to be downloaded. The second option in my account is my magazine collection, which we saw previously, and this will show all magazines that have been checked out in my account. And be aware that the magazines will stay connected to your account forever unless you press the button to remove the issue. Then lastly is the My Account tab, which shows information such as my first name, last name, library card number, email address, and then if I want to change my login, username, and password, I could do that there, and then press Update Profile. Lastly, if I decide I want to log out of my RBdigital eMagazine account, then I would press the Log Out button, like so. And I'll be able to tell if I successfully logged out of my RB eMagazine account because, as you can see, it now says Log In and Create an Account versus previously it had the welcome message. Thank you for watching this tutorial in reference to how to access the RBdigital eMagazine collection. We hope that you enjoy reading virtually and look forward to following us on Facebook and YouTube for future instructional videos like this one. Thank you and have a good day.